Savor.
That's right, Savor. Right.
So
Because a lot of people call me your last name, which is
Right.
Seaver.
I know when I looked at it, I was like, I gotta make sure I get that right. And also, like, I'm cheating because I get to read off of a script, so then I gotta get that part right. I'm Derek Seaver, President and CEO of the San Jose Chamber of Commerce, and it's my pleasure to be joined for this month's Chamber Chat by Shannon Savor, owner of GYMGUYZ Silicon Valley, based in San Jose, a franchise business that brings the personal trainer, equipment, and workout to you. Shannon was born in San Jose and later moved to Hollister, where he traveled by train and bus 100 miles round trip to attend Bellarmine High School. Go Bells. His goal was to obtain a Division I full-ride football scholarship, a dream he accomplished when he signed a full ride to the University of Nevada. He played college ball with Colin Kaepernick and won a few championships, as well as a few bowl games. After graduating with a Bachelor's of Science in International Business, he played professional arena football with the San Jose SaberCats for a single season. Following that, he worked abroad in Brussels, Belgium, as an international sales consultant. Later, he returned to the States and began an 8-year career with Hewlett-Packard Enterprise Security. Shannon is a Christian, a husband, soon-to-be father, entrepreneur, certified personal trainer, fashion lover, and a future Forbes CEO of the Year. Shannon is focused on leadership and its positive impact and is honored and truly excited to be a member of the GYMGUYZ family. Every day, he strives to do something meaningful, serve others, and nurture relationships. Shannon, congratulations on all the success, on the coming addition to your family, and on behalf of our members on our board, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Derek. Thanks for having me.
No, absolutely. It's great to have you. And I think, to start our conversation, and I think a lot of our members would be interested just in your personal journey, and your biography I know covered a little bit of this, but just the personal journey into personal fitness and how you got into this line of work.
Yeah, interesting story, Derek. I've always been a fitness enthusiast. I've always worked out, always trained, always wanted to push my body to new limits. And I think that along with that comes the mental strength as well. But one thing that happened to me during my career at Hewlett-Packard, actually, I was playing in an intramural basketball league. And knowing I shouldn't have been playing basketball, I'm a football player. I was playing basketball and thought I was Michael Jordan, jumping way too high. And actually, I injured my knee. I injured my left knee here in a severe accident, in which case I tore my ACL, my LCL, my PCL, had a microfracture on my femur. And so I was out. I was completely out. It was supposed to be an 18-month recovery. Surgery was crazy. And I was bedridden. I was bedridden for about 6 weeks. During that time, my cousin actually reached out to me. He knew how depressed and down I was, that I couldn't work out, that I couldn't exert my energy through physical fitness. And he suggested that, why don't you work with a personal trainer? Why don't you have a personal trainer come to your condo, work with you while you're doing your physical therapy so you can get back on your feet a lot faster? So I said, sure, why not? He introduced me to a personal trainer. We hit it off. We were really good friends. And at the end of the day, he came into my condo 5 days a week for about a year. And we trained every day, and he got me back on my feet. He was there to support me both physically and mentally. He was helping me stay abreast to all of the latest technologies when it came to equipment for working out. So I got back on my feet a whole lot faster, and I think I accredited it all to him. It was really about that positive energy that he provided. And from there, that helped me to kind of springboard my idea into becoming an entrepreneur in the personal fitness industry.
Good deal. That's a great story, and I think we'll get back into the franchising piece in just a second. But so many different components of that leading into entrepreneurship. I think again one of the things that would be a lot of interest to the folks listening is GYMGUYZ is a pretty innovative model, and I know you talk a little bit about new way to look at personal fitness and just the gym industry as a whole. Can you give folks a sense of like what your client base looks like and really what a day at GYMGUYZ is like for you?
Sure. So our client base, I tell everyone that our clients represent the 75% of America that does not attend the gym.
Okay.
Yeah, that's who we go after. Not the people that are there at 24-hour fitness or Orange Theory. Bless their hearts, they're great. They've got their stuff together. They're doing well. But there's so many other individuals out there who just don't understand how to train, how to eat correctly, how to balance exercise and diet, and to have a healthy, active lifestyle. So those are the individuals that we really target and sought after. In terms of what that means to the community, right? Because when we have such a large population that are underserved, it really helps to deliver that message of Gym Guys is here to serve the underserved. You don't need to be a gym rat or a gym expert. We're here to meet you where you're at and to get you to your goals.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I think, certainly a big national kind of trend in the wrong direction right now, which is in line with that, is I read a report recently that obesity is now the largest chronic health condition that the United States is facing. I know you've been in business a little while. I mean, what do you see on that front? And do you see, improvement in that in our area? Or kind of what's the story of San Jose telling you is that as part of this national concern that we have right now?
Yeah, it is a big concern. And technically, when you look at the numbers, if you want to get scientific about it, I mean, most people are obese. I'm obese technically, if you look at it based on your BMI, which is a number that you ask most physicians.
Yeah, guys that look like me don't like to look at that number very often. So
and my BMI is too high as well, because it doesn't take into account different things, muscle structure, all those good things. The more important reading is actually your waist to hip ratio. That's a really key indicator of your overall health. But yes, obesity is one of the main chronic conditions, but there's so much more, especially coming out of the pandemic. Mental wellness has been a huge topic. And the fact that the effect that exercise has on your brain is tremendous. And so when you're not active and when you're not living a lifestyle that consists of exercise, your brain actually begins to deteriorate.
Yeah, you feel it. You feel it. Yeah, you absolutely do. I know, Shannon, you mentioned earlier kind of about the franchising element and them reaching out to you, and you and I met at an International Franchising Association event at the Chamber, which was really meant to kind of highlight the upward mobility possibilities and the entrepreneurship possibilities around franchising. But yet I don't think a lot of folks really understand that franchise model. So kind of even broader than just Gym Guys, if you could kind of give us a sense of what franchising has meant to you and what your experience has been inside that model.
Yeah, franchising is interesting. Coming from the corporate world, coming from high tech, where I've worked for a Fortune 500 company, I understand it because there's a corporate aspect to it, and then there's that small business owner aspect to it. The small business aspect to it is phenomenal. Like you can kind of create your own business model. It adheres to the bigger system-wide vision, but ultimately you can really customize that in your own community. So that part is really cool. From the corporate perspective, a lot of times franchisees, they expect a lot from the corporate. Like, oh, you should be paying for all of my marketing events, all of these different things, which typically doesn't happen. The best thing about franchising is that it's a proven model. You don't have to go out and reinvent the wheel. Yeah. A lot of times we have great ideas, and there's tons of great ideas out there, but how do you execute? How do you put them into action? I think that's what franchising allows you to do. It allows you to take an idea and to really execute and to make it your own as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's a great point because I think, it's that mixture of a small business, entrepreneurship, innovation with those larger brands that I think people associate a lot with, but yet franchisees are small business owners. And I think it's really important for people to know. Shannon, I really wanted to close, and I really appreciate all the the insight you've given on the daily business. But Gym Guys is more than I think just an everyday business. I know you guys do a lot of work in the community. You do community events and really big into getting the community out and being in shape, right, and being more physically and mentally fit. So if you wouldn't mind kind of giving us a sense of anything you have coming up on the horizon that's going to activate in San Jose here in downtown, or anything else you got coming up.
Yeah, we try to do events at least once a quarter. So we've got one coming up here at the end of the month. It's going to be a big event. It's a Halloween event. We'll be out at San Pedro Square. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's called our Health Expo. So we're partnering up with a number of local vendors, and it's going to be kid friendly. We have the kids out there. We're doing obstacle courses. We're doing races. We're doing exercise classes. We're doing range of motion. We're doing stretches. We have unlimited alkaline 9.5 pH water on tap for everyone. So it's going to be a lot of fun for the day. We're renting out the streets. San Jose, the city of San Jose has been great helping us with that. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It gives the community the chance to get active and to learn a little bit more about physical education.
Absolutely. As somebody who needs it, I'll have to come down and join you for the day.
Please do, Jared.
Shannon, congratulations again on all the success, and thank you for what you're doing in the community and really just in the broader business community here. And really on behalf of all of our members, really excited to have you join us. And thank you so much for taking the time.